Baby Brain Superstar by Simon James, the smartest baby in the whole world. Before Baby Brains was born, Mrs. Brains played classical music on headphones to the baby inside her tummy. Mr. Brains played rock and roll music on his stereo. When Baby Brains was born, he turned out to be amazingly smart, especially at music. Mr. and Mrs. Brains were astounded when they heard Baby Brains play his toy piano. He could also sing any note with perfect pitch. Baby Brains was a musical genius. One evening, Baby Brains said he wanted to attend music school. He started with the tuba, but soon went on to master the cello and the timpani drums. But it was the electric guitar that Baby Brains loved best. After just 2 weeks, the teacher said goodbye to Baby Brains. "I can't teach you anything more," he said. On the way home, Baby Brains said, "Rock and roll is where it's at, Mom." Later that week, Baby Brains entered a local talent contest. Baby Brains plugged in his guitar and leaped around the stage, making incredible electric music. The audience cheered and clapped. Soon, everyone wanted to hear the extraordinary Baby Brains play his guitar. One day, Baby Brains got an important call. He was invited to be the opening act in the biggest outdoor music concert of all time. That night, Baby Brains wrote a special new song for his first major performance. He tried it out on Mr. and Mrs. Brains. On the day of the concert, Baby Brains was measured for a special rock and roll outfit and had his hair done by a famous New York hairstylist. After giving Mr. and Mrs. Brains tickets to the concert, Baby Brains got ready. At 9 o'clock, Baby Brains was flown by helicopter to the stadium and then lowered down onto the stage. Thousands of fans cheered for Baby Brains. Everyone watched as he plugged in his guitar. Baby Brains looked up at all the people sitting in the stadium. He looked down at all the people standing in front of him. Baby Brains looked at the microphone and mumbled something. "Louder," said someone in the front row. "Louder, louder, louder," roared the crowd. "I want my mommy," yelled Baby Brains. The crowd roared, and the band began to play. "That's not his new song," said Mrs. Brains. "Something's wrong." As the music blasted through the speakers, Mr. and Mrs. Brains fought through the crowd of chanting fans. Where's my mommy?" wailed Baby Brains as Mrs. Brains clambered onto the stage. "I'm here," said Mrs. Brains as she lifted Baby Brains high in the air. The crowd went wild. It was the best performance they had ever seen. Later at home, Baby Brains decided to announce his retirement from the rock and roll music scene. And although the live recording of "I Want My Mommy" became a huge worldwide hit, Baby Brains preferred staying at home listening to gentle classical music, except of course on Fridays, when he liked to teach rock and roll at the children's music school. The end. Thank you for reading with me.